All right, hello and welcome back, everyone. Good morning, good evening, whatever time it is. We're just gonna go ahead and hop straight into it because this is a double points event from Collectible Exchange over on March the 27th. I am just stumbling out of bed, and I want to try and hurry up and get this done as quickly as possible, so that way we can go ahead and upload it. So yeah, here we go. We have Pete over here on the left versus one of the new people that have been showing up recently to come participate in the locals over at Collectible Exchange and Gameology. Let's see, his opponent went first. He said a monster and then passed it over to Pete. Pete went again. He called, went Stratos. Stratos went, grabbed A-list, swinging on the face down. It was a hamster. Hamster, go ahead and grab the Ryko. And then Pete will go ahead and pass the turn. His opponent will go ahead and flip the Ryko, hit the Stratos, Milligor's charged, and reinforcements. Now we're going to go ahead and tribute summon for the Sirocco by tributing the Ryko. We're going to edge battle, swing it for 2,000, and then we're going to go ahead and set the field, setting 4 back row, and then passing it over to Pete. Pete is going to activate Heavy Storm. We are going to go ahead and Psalm that. Go ahead and paying the 4,000, and then we're going to summon the Diva. Diva is going to activate effect and grab the Gilman. Anything in response to the summon. We are going to go ahead and bottomless the summon. So now we are going to activate Fusion. We are going to go ahead and chain the embassy. And now we're going to send 2 back row and then pass it over to our opponent. Opponent's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are now going to activate Heavy Storm. We're going to go ahead and clear up an MST and a D-person, I think? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and switch Hamster to attack. Engine battle, Hamster will swing into the Diva, and then we're going to swing in for 2,000 with the Sirocco. We're going to go ahead and set it back around and then pass it back over to Pete. Pete's going to go ahead and draw for turn. He's going to go ahead and summon out Alias. Alias is going to go swing over the Hamster, and then he's going to go ahead and set it back around and then pass the turn. His opponent's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go edge battle, swing. We will go ahead and walk into a Mirror Force. Then we'll go ahead and just pass the turn. Pete's going to go ahead and summon the Diva. Diva's going to go ahead and grab the second Gilman. And we do have the Torrential in response to that. So we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. We are going to go ahead and activate Allure. Draw 2. And then we're going to go ahead and banish a Vayu, I believe. We're going to go ahead and summon out Armageddon Knight. We're going to go ahead and pitch a Vayu. We are going to go Vayu effect. We are going to go ahead and bring out the Armed Wing. We're going to go enter battle, swing in for 14, swing in for game, and that will be it for game number 1. All right, we're going to cut down any announcements that I really have because there's not really too many that are going on right now. For one, any information about the top 8 tournament will be, I should have it released by, I want to say Friday. I should have all the information finalized and everything come Friday, and that's not just for top 8, that will be for season 2. We're going to be going over it between Collectible Exchange and Gameology probably this Wednesday, and trying to just make sure everything's good and set, what we're changing, what we're not changing. If anyone out there has not already filled out the Google form that I put out in the group chat, I definitely do recommend that you guys go ahead and fill that out, please, so that way we know what we need to change, what we're going to change, and what we just want to keep the same. So yeah, all right, we're going to go ahead and skip forward now into game number 2. Both players doing a FOMO shuffle. So we will go ahead and summon out the Stratos. Pete will be going first, and we will go ahead and grab the alias, set one back row, and then pass it over to our opponent. Our opponent is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to set a monster, set it back row, and then pass the turn. Pete is going to go ahead and activate Compulse on the monster in the end phase. He'll go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and activate Heavy Storm. We are then going to summon out the alias, swing in for 18, and are we going to go ahead and attack with the 19? We will not. We'll just set it back row and then pass the turn. We are going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then activate Allure. We'll go ahead and grab our 2. We're going to go ahead and banish a value. We are then going to yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and set a monster again, set up 2 back row this time, and then pass it over to Pete. Pete's gonna go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to just go enter battle, swinging with the alias. It will be a Snowman Eater, and Snowman Eater will go ahead and pop the alias, as it will. This is turning on Hero Blast, which is kind of a little iffy, but yeah, so Pete will just go ahead and send a back row and then pass it over to his opponent. His opponent will go ahead and draw and tribute summon for the Caius. We will go ahead and banish the Stratos, which will go ahead and eat a D prison when it does attack, and then we're going to go ahead and summon out the Gilman. Gilman will go ahead and swing in. We will go ahead and eat a D prison as well, and then pass it over to our opponent. We are going to go ahead and summon out the Kaiku. We will go into battle, swing in. It will connect, and we'll go ahead and banish the alias that is in the graveyard, and then pass it over to Pete. Pete's going to go ahead and draw. He's going to go ahead and summon out Diva. Diva's going to go ahead and grab Gilman. We will go ahead and synchro summon, and on the magical engine coming out, we will go ahead and torrential tribute. And then we're just going to go ahead and pass it over to our opponent. Our opponent's going to go ahead and summon a card trooper. He's going to go ahead and mill in a Solemn D Prison and a Armageddon Knight. Enter battle, swing in, 19 will connect. And then we will pass it over to Pete. Let's see, what does Pete got? Alright, we're just going to go ahead and set a monster, set a back row, and then pass it on over. We're going to go ahead and MST the new set, which was a bottomless. We will go ahead and card trooper effect. We will go ahead and mill Sirocco. What is it? Sirocco Snowman Eater and Chaos Sork. We're going to go ahead and activate return. We're going to go ahead and put back the value that we banished earlier. We're going to go value effect. Go ahead and bring on Armed Wing. We are then going to special summon out Dad. We are going to go ahead and pop the back row, pop the monster, and then enter battle, swing in for 19. And then Pete will have to Gores right here. So we're just going to go ahead and swing over the tokens, swing over the Gores, and then pass the turn, I believe. Yes, we will. Pete will go ahead and draw for turn, and we will... There's not much we can really do right here. All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and swing it over the alias. Or alias is gonna swing over the card trooper. We will get that draw, and then we'll pass the turn. We will go Dark Armor Effect, go ahead and pop, and that will be it for game or round number 1. All right, let's go ahead and skip forward. Once again, we're a little stretched for time because I do gotta go to work here soon. So yeah, we're gonna try and fast forward through this. So we got David versus Jose. Jose wins the dice roll, goes first. He will T-set and pass it over to David. David's gonna go ahead and soul exchange, tributing the face down monster, which was a hamster. And then we'll go ahead and summon out the Ryza. Ryza will go ahead and spin back to back row. Back row looks like it was Heavy Sword. So we're gonna go ahead and summon out the Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight is gonna go ahead and pitch the Plague. We are going to go ahead and stack for Plague, and then we're going to go ahead and Synchro for 6, making the Goyo Guardian. We are then going to Rhoda. We are going to go ahead and search for the Dark Gruffer. This is also just a way to go ahead and get rid of the, the Heavy Storm, since we're realistically not going to need it against frogs. We'll go ahead and swing over the Ryza. We'll go ahead and take the Ryza, and David will go ahead and draw for a turn. We are then going to set one back row and then pass it over to Jose. We are going to go ahead and summon out the Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper will go ahead and enter battle, swinging for 300, which will connect, and we're going to go ahead and rip an Alias from hand. All right. We will then go ahead and swing it for 24, and then we're going to attempt to swing it for 28, which David does have the Regeki break to go ahead and stop. And then we're going to go ahead and pass it back to David. David will go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and activate the E-Call. We're going to go ahead and summon out Stratos. Stratos is going to go ahead and search for... let's see. He's going to search for the evil here, Internal Prodigy. We're then going to go ahead and Miracle Fusion and go ahead and bring out the Absolute. We're going to go ahead and enter battle, swing over the Ryza, and then swing over the Spirit Reaper for 15. And then we're going to go ahead and pass it over. Jose's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to set a back row, turn the monster defense, and pass it over to David. David's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to activate Heavy Storm. We're going to activate Brain Control, go ahead and get rid of the Spirit Reaper. We're going to swing for 18. Swing it for 25. And then pass it back over. Alright, we are going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to... We only have 2 darks. So if we have that in that, it is not live. Okay, so we're going to summon out the Sirocco. We're going to special summon the... Yeah, we're special summoning the Graffer by pitching another Sirocco in hand. We are going to go ahead and Graffer effect, pitching the 3rd Sirocco that was in hand to send a Vayu. Ooh. Wait, are we? Oh, we are Vayu and affecting. Alright, we are going to go Vayu effect. We're going to go ahead and bring out Arm Wing. We are then going to enter battle to swing over the Stratos. I don't think we pumped right there. Or did we? And honestly, I couldn't tell. I think we did. But we're going to go ahead and pass it over to David. David's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and tribute summon for the Dark Dust Spirit. It's going to blow up the board. We're going to swing in for game. Alright, David takes game number 1 right there. We're going to go ahead and skip past the signing. Once again, we're stressed for time, and this is 5 rounds. We're going to try and get through this as quickly as possible. Alright, Jose goes ahead and normal summons the Gruffer. We are going to go ahead and pitch a Sirocco, set it by you. We are going to go ahead and bring out the Arm Wing. We'll set it back out and then pass it on over. And then we'll go ahead and draw for turn. He will then go ahead and activate Rhoda. Rhoda will go ahead and grab the Stratos. Stratos will go ahead and grab the... Stratos will grab nothing because we have the pulling the rug for the Stratos. That's pretty good. Alright, then we'll go ahead and set the back out and then pass it over to Jose. Jose will go ahead and draw for turn. We will then switch the Dark Gruffer to defense, enter battle, swing in. Armed Wings can go ahead and swing, and it will eat a deep prison, so we will go Gruffer effect, Pigeon of Value to send a Sirocco. We will go value effect again to bring out another arm wing. We'll set one back row and then pass it over to David. David's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to... We do have water left. Oh, we're not going to do anything. So we're just going to go ahead and pass it on over. David's going to go ahead and, or pass it on over. Jose's going to go ahead and swing in. You're not going to change the back row. We'll get him for 23 with armed wing, and then we're going to go ahead and pass it over to David. David's going to go ahead and draw. We're going to go ahead and activate the brain control on the grapher. We are going to go ahead and activate MST. It will hit the D person that was back there. We're going to go ahead and tribute someone for the Caius, and we'll burn for 1,000. Yeah, we're going to enter battle, swing in for 24, and then we're going to pass the turn. Jose's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to activate return. We're going to go ahead and put back 2 values and a armed wing. So we will go ahead and value effect, go ahead and bring out the armor master. So we will go enter battle. It will go ahead and eat a Raigeki break. And then main phase 2, we're going to go ahead and value effect to bring out a silver wind, setting 2 back row, and then passing it on over. David's going to go ahead and set 1 back row and then pass it on over. Jose's going to go and draw for turn. We're going to go enter battle, swing. We will go ahead and go into another Raigeki break. We will go ahead and allure, draw 2, banish a value. We're going to go ahead and enter battle. We're going to go and swing. We will go and walk into a mirror force. And we're going to go ahead and pass it over. We're just going to go pass it over to David. David's not going to do anything. And then he's going to go ahead and pass it over to Jose. Jose's going to summon out the card trooper, mill 3. And then get in for 19 and swing it over to David. David's going to go ahead and set a back row and pass it over to Jose. We're going to go mill 3 again. And then we're going to go ahead and swing in, which will eat another Raigeki break. So we will go ahead and get an additional draw. And we'll send another back row and then pass it over to David. David's going to go ahead and summon out the alias. It will eat a bottomless and pass it over to Jose. Jose's going to go ahead and summon out the Armageddon Knights and a plague. And then we're going to... we're going to swing at 14. 14 will connect, and then we're going to go ahead and pass it over. David's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and pass it on over to Jose. Jose's going to go ahead and summon out the Fear Reaper. And that will be it. All right, heading into game 3 here. David finally sees a frog. We will go ahead and summon out the Swell Frog, summon a Treeborn, and then pass it over to Jose. Jose's going to go ahead and draw. He's going to go ahead and summon out Card Trooper, mill 3, swinging for 19. And we're going to go ahead and set it back out and pass it over to David. David's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will bring back the Treeborn. We will then go ahead and tribute summon for the Caius. We will go ahead and bottomless the Caius. It will go ahead and banish the Card Trooper. And then David will, looks like, pass the turn. So we will go ahead and draw for turn. Draw on a Rhoda. We're going to go ahead and grab Grapher. Grapher summon. We will go ahead and send a value. And then we're going to go ahead and send a Sirocco. I feel like we're going to start pushing for damage here. Yeah, we're going to go value effect. We are going to go ahead and bring out the arm wing. We are going to go ahead and enter battle, swing for 17, which won't connect. We're going to set 10 for 23. It will connect as well. We'll set a back row and then pass it on over. David will go ahead and draw for turn. We will then... stand by main. We're going to go ahead and bring out the alias. We're going to go ahead and swing over the Dark Grapher. And then we will set a back row and pass the turn. Jose will go ahead and draw for turn. He'll go just straight into battle. Swing in. It will force the response of a Raigeki break. We're going to go ahead and pitch a Swamp Frog to go ahead and pounce the arm wing. And then we're going to go ahead and set a monster, set a back row, and then pass it over to David. David's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go standby, bring back Treeborn. main phase, bring back the junk. We will go ahead and let's see if we have anything on the summon. We do not. Okay, so we will go ahead and synchro for 6. We will go ahead and make ourselves a Bryonic. Do we have a response for the Bryonic is the question. Looks like he is calling priority. We will go ahead and attempt to bounce the monster. And in response, we will... Do we even have a response? Ooh, we're going to Torrential. Okay. It's okay. Got it. Got it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to just pass the turn over to David. David's going to go standby, bring back the Treeborn. We're going to go set a monster and then pass it on over. We are going to go ahead and special summon the Time Dragon. We will go ahead and swing, and it will go ahead and go into a Snowman Eater, which will go ahead and pop the Cyber Dragon. We will set a monster and then pass it over to David. David's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to pass the turn over to Jose. Jose's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will flip Raikou to go ahead and pop. We will go ahead and mill. Not the greatest of mills. Oh, but it does turn on Dad. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and swing in for 28, and that will be game. Ew. Oh, man. All right, we're going to go ahead and get through these, get through to the next game. All right, Jose will be going against Brian. We'll go ahead and lure, banish the Sirocco, then T-set and pass. We will go ahead and activate a lure. We will go ahead and draw R2, and then we will go ahead and banish a Grefner. We will go ahead and activate charge. Million if I use a Acres attack and a hamster to go ahead and grab ourselves a Raikou. We will then go ahead and set a monster and then pass it over to Jose. Jose's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then flip hamster of our own. Go ahead and grab in a Raikou. And then we will... yeah, we're going to tribute summon for the Kais, banishing the face down, which was the Raikou. And then we're going to swing in for 24. We do swing in for 24. It will go ahead and draw out the Gores. We will go ahead and summon out the Gale, which will then eat a response of a Torrential Tribute. Alright, so we'll go ahead and summon out the Spear Reaper. Or no, we set the Spear Reaper earlier. Sorry. I was looking at something on my phone. I'm trying to make sure I get a name correct, which I'm pretty saying that's... Pretty sure it's Brian. Alright, sorry. Go ahead and bring out the Greffer. We'll go ahead and pitch. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little behind on this game. All right, we're gonna go ahead and swing over a bunch over the Spear Reaper. We will then. All right, so it is Jose's turn. We're going to. All right, so we're gonna activate brain control on the. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab the Dark Grepher. We're gonna go ahead and send a value, or a page of value to go ahead and send a Sirocco. Alright, so now we're looking like one back row. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna tribute for. Oh, we're gonna tribute for Kaya's. I mean, if the back row is real, and we like kind of need to use it here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and chain deck dev. And that's gonna go ahead and put an additional value in the graveyard, and yeah, that's gonna be game. All right, so heading into game number 2 here. We're gonna go try and get through the sighting as quickly as possible. All right, so Brian is gonna go ahead and activate Rhoda. We are gonna go ahead and search for. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and set a monster, set 2 back row, and pass it over to Jose. Jose's gonna go ahead and draw. We will then summon out an Armageddon Knight of our own. Sending a value in the process. We won't enter battle. Swing in. We'll swing in on a hamster. Hamster will go ahead and grab ourselves a Reiko. And then we'll set 1 back row and then pass it on over, which will go ahead and eat a dust tornado, which does hit the solemn. Oof. Alright, so we'll go ahead and stay my main. Tribute the hamster for the Kai's banishing the Armageddon Knight. And then we're going to go ahead and swing in for 24. We'll go ahead and summon out a Sirocco, which will eat a bottomless. And then we're going to go ahead and pass it on to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then summon out Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight's going to send a Plague to the grave. Alright, we're going to go ahead and stack for Plague. And yeah, that will be it for game number 2. Oof. Alright, so Jose will be going first this round. Or this duel. We will go ahead and T-set and then pass. So we'll go ahead and Brian will go ahead and draw for turn. We will go ahead and set a monster, set to back row, and then pass it over to Jose. Jose's going to go ahead and draw. We're going to go ahead and flip the rank on the main phase, hitting the monster, hitting a value. We are going to go ahead and enter battle, swinging for 200, set a monster, and then pass it on over to Brian. We'll go ahead and Dust Tornado in the end phase, hitting a D prison. And then we'll go ahead and effect to set a card off of the Dust Tornado. We will go enter battle, or we'll go ahead and summon out a Kaiku, enter battle, swing in, banishing a crow and a value. We will go ahead and blind MC. We will go ahead and hit the bottomless. We will go ahead and flip Raikou on the Kaiku, which will go ahead and get a response of Compulse on the Kaiku. We will then go ahead and summon out Grepher, and then we'll set to back row and then pass the turn. Brian will go ahead and activate Heavy Storm, hitting a D prison and another bottomless. So we will now we'll summon back out the Kaiku, end battle, summon out the Dark Grepher. Ooh, you cannot banish the grapher right there, but yeah. Whoops. All right, so we'll go ahead and summon out or Breakage with the Kaiku, summon out the Plague Spreader. So we're gonna go ahead and enter battle, swing it with the Kaiku, swing it with both little monsters, and then we're gonna go ahead and synchro for 8, and we're gonna go ahead and bring out Thought Ruler. We are gonna go ahead and pass the turn, and we are gonna go ahead and draw for its turn. Right, will then summon out Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight is gonna go ahead and send the Plague. Alright, we are going to go ahead and stack Plague. And then we're going to go ahead and take this. We're going to bring out Guardian. We'll clear the Thought Ruler. And then we'll pass it over to Jose. Jose will go ahead and draw for turn. And that will be it. Brian goes ahead and collapse up Jose right there. Oh, man. I think I'm getting sick. Or I'm getting over being sick. Oh, God. Feels so bad. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and activate the Rhoda. Once again, this is one of the newer players that have been coming around to go ahead and grab the Grapher. Grapher's going to go ahead and send a Sirocco to go ahead and send a... we're special summoning out the Grapher, and then we're Grapher affecting, sending a value to go ahead and send another value. Okay, that's what we're doing. Got it. We are going to go ahead and activate Charge, Millie, double Raikou, Armageddon Knight. Wow. So thankfully we didn't just mill all our Raikous right there. That would have been too funny. So we'll go ahead and set a monster and then pass it over to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then special summon our own Grapher. And then we're going to go ahead and send Necrogardna and go ahead and send a value. We will then go ahead and tribute over the guys. Guys, go ahead and banish the face down monster, which was the Raikou. We will then go ahead and value effect. Go ahead and bring out the Armwing. We will then enter battle, Kai's over the Grapher, and then Armed Wing into the life points directly for 23, and then we'll set a background and then pass it over. We will go ahead and draw for turn. We will go value effect. We're going to go ahead and bring out our arm wing. We will then we're going to go ahead and tribute it. Okay. Yeah, we're going to tribute for Kai's. We are going to go ahead and target the... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and target the arm wing. We will then banish the light in the dark. Go ahead and bring out Chaos Orc. You will enter battle, swing for 24. Do we have a response? Okay, we will go ahead and Necrogardna that, and then we'll pass the turn over to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then activate return, sending a Gardna, and go ahead and sending a value in the Armed Wing. We will value effect, go ahead and bring out Armor Master. We will go ahead and swing over the Chaos Orc, set a monster, and then pass it on over to our opponent. Our opponent's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then summon out the Plague. Oh, man. Now, our opponent does have Garden in the graveyard, so, like, we are going to need 2 monsters to go ahead and get through whatever it is we're trying to get through. So we'll Synchro Summon. We will go ahead and bring out a Dark Ends. Dark End effect is send the monster. Then we will go with value effects. Go ahead and bring out Armor Master. We'll enter battle. We'll Necrogardna, and then we'll set a background and pass it over to Brian. Brian will go ahead and draw for turn. We will then we will banish a light and a dark for our own Chaos Orc, which will eat a Torrential. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and summon out a value. Enter battle, swing in. Alright, our opponent will go ahead and set a back row. And then pass it on over. We will go ahead and activate charge. We'll go ahead and mill. We do mill value. Okay. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves a Reiko. We are going to go ahead and end value effect. Go ahead and bring out Silver Winds. Enter battle, swing in. We'll go walk into a deep prison. We'll go ahead and set the could be anything Reiko. Pass it over to our opponent. Our opponent's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then do nothing. Set pass over to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We'll go ahead and set it back row. Pass it over. Our opponent will go ahead and pass again. We are going to go ahead and activate a lure. We'll draw to banish a gale. Set to back row. And then pass it over to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and flip the Reiko. We are going to go ahead and target a back row, which is return. We will go ahead and chain return. Can bring back the arm wing. Yep. Yeah, so we'll bring back the Gale instead. Arming at a night, we'll go ahead and activate. We're going to go ahead and send a Bayou. We will go main phase 2, or still main phase, set a macro and pass it over to our opponent. Our opponent's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then summon out Soroku. We'll go ahead and stack for playing, and then we're going to go ahead and try and bring out Black Rose, which will get eaten by oppression, unfortunately. Oof. And then we're going to pass turn. Brian's going to go ahead and draw. We're going to go ahead and tribute summon for the Soroka, which will eat a bottomless. And then we'll pass the turn. We're going to go ahead and draw, set a back row, and then pass the turn. We're going to go ahead and draw 2 off of a lure. We are then going to banish this Soroka off that. We're going to activate Rhoda. We're just going to go ahead and grab ourselves a Armageddonite. Oh no, we're going to grab a Grapher. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, we're going to go ahead and summon a Grapher. We're going to enter battle, swinging for 17. And then pass the turn. Our opponent's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and summon out an Armageddonite off the top. We're going to go ahead and send a Necro Gardener. And then we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. We're going to go ahead and draw for turn. Oh, we will then... you're getting 100 damage, I think, right? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and summon out the Plague. We're going to enter battle, swing. Yeah, and then we're going to go ahead and synchro. Since our opponent's at 400, you cannot activate oppression. We'll go ahead and bring out Yugioh. And then we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. We're going to go ahead and draw for turn, set a back row. Change our Armageddonite to defense, and then pass the turn. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. We will then stack for Plague. I saw one of those was a trap. What was the trap? That's the question. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and synchro summon for... Ooh, Thought Ruler. We're going to enter battle, swing in. And then we'll go ahead and gain 14. And then pass the turn. The opponent's going to go ahead and draw the pass turn. We're going to go ahead and enter battle. And then we're going to go ahead and swing in and Ooh. I think that was game number 1, I think, wasn't it? Or game number 2? Alright, so we are heading into the all-important game 3. His opponent's going to go ahead and set a monster and then pass it on to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and summon out Armageddon Knight. We are then going to send a plague to the graveyard. Also, if I'm getting anyone's names wrong, I'm very, very, very goddamn sorry. Alright, so we'll go ahead and activate Charge. Charge is going to go ahead and mill. We're going to go ahead and grab a Raikou. Oh, the sinus pressure is no joke. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stack for Plague. We're going to go ahead and Synchro Summon. We're going to go ahead and grab a... Oh, we're going to make a Brio. Okay. We're going to go ahead and Patient Bounce. We're going to enter battle swinging for 23. And then pass the turn. Okay. Okay. Alright, so our opponent's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to activate Brain Control. We're going to go ahead and summon out Kaiku. Kaiku's going to go ahead and get in for 18. We'll go ahead and banish the Raikou and the Kaiku. And then we'll swing in for 23. We're going to go ahead and drop doors on that. So now, what are we going to do in response? Okay, so we're going to go pitch 2. We're going to go ahead and bounce the token. Okay, so we're going to bounce the token on the Bryonic, and then we'll special summon out the Chaos Sword, banishing the Gores, and we'll pass it over to our opponent. Brain's going to go ahead and summon out Gale. Gale's going to go ahead and enter battle, swing over the Kaiku after it halves it, and then we're going to go ahead and pass it on over. We're going to go ahead and summon out the Card Trooper, and oh, we Mellify you onto Sirocco. Oh my goodness. Alright, so yeah, we're going to value effect. We're going to go ahead and bring out the Armwing. We're going to go ahead and enter battle, swing in, and yeah, that'll be it. Oh, okay, so that was game 1, that really long one. Okay, so game 2 was pretty quick. Game 3, we're going to go ahead and summon out the Kaiku, set a back row, and then pass it over to our opponent. Our opponent's going to go ahead and draw, activate a lure. Actually, wait, what does the Kaiku read as? Okay, from graveyard. Okay, so we will go ahead and summon out the, we'll banish the Sirocco, summon a Sirocco, swing over the Kaiku, set to back row, dust ready no one in back row, and then pass it over to Brian. Let's see, Brian's gonna go ahead and draw for turn. We will then... It's either Brian or Brandon, and I think it's Brian. I feel so bad. I really do. I really do. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and summon out a... Oh no, we're gonna Brain Control. Okay, so we're gonna Brain Control, swing for 2,000. Then we're gonna go ahead and Tribute Summon for Caius, which will eat the Torrential Tribute. We'll set a back row and then pass it on over. We're gonna go ahead and summon out a value, swing for 800, set a back row and then pass. We are gonna go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to... Yeah, summon out Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight's gonna go ahead and send... Okay, we're gonna go ahead and send a Plague. Oh man, I got work and I'm gonna leave very soon. Oh no. Alright, so we are gonna go ahead and start Plague. Plague's gonna go ahead and come out. We are then going to go ahead and Synchro. We're gonna go ahead and bring out Yugioh Guardian. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and special summon out the dad. We are gonna go ahead and pop the macro. Was a D present. We're gonna go ahead and enter battle, swing in, take the value, and then we're gonna swing in for 28, and then pass it over to our opponent. Our opponent's gonna go ahead and draw for turn. He's gonna go ahead and summon out Greffer, pitch in a Necro to go ahead and send a value of his own. Oh no. Everybody's gonna send us a Roko. Oh, we're gonna special summon out dad. That's why. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and banish the Necro to go ahead and pop the dad of his own, which we will go ahead and chain Icarus attack to go ahead and I'll pop both the Greffer and the Dark Armed. We will go value effect, go ahead and grab ourselves a Armed Wing. And then we'll pass it over to Brian. Brian's gonna go ahead and draw for turn. We're gonna go enter battle, swing in, and we cannot take it because it was improperly summoned. And then we're gonna go ahead and pass it on over. Brian's gonna go ahead and draw for turn. We are gonna go ahead and enter battle, swing, which will walk into a Raikou. We'll set a card and then pass it over to his opponent. Our opponent will go ahead and draw for turn. We will summon out Kaiku. Kaiku will go into the hamster, and then hamster will go ahead and grab ourselves a Raikou. And yeah, that will be it on the next turn. Oh, I need to go blow my nose. I'm back. Alright, so it looks like we have Marco versus Brian. And Brian goes ahead and wins a die roll. We will go ahead and T-set and pass it over to Marco. Marco will go ahead and set the dust shoot and then pass it on over. We will have the MST in the end phase. Go ahead and clear the dust shoot. We will then go ahead and draw for turn, have nothing, and then pass it back over to Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then... Oh, this congestion is killer. All right, we're going to leave our board open, and we're going to go ahead and pass it back over. We're going to go ahead and summon out the value, and then go ahead and swing for 800, and then pass the turn. We will go ahead and summon out the Gale. Gale will go ahead and enter battle. We'll go ahead and deprison it. And then we'll go ahead and pass the turn. We'll go ahead and set it back on and pass it back over to Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and draw. We will go ahead and summon out the Diva. Diva's going to go ahead and grab the other Diva. Oh. Okay. Ooh. And then on resolution, we will go ahead and Anchor's attack, distributing the value to go ahead and pop both Divas. We are going to go ahead and activate charge, go ahead and mill ourselves a value, a ice, and something else. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves a Raikou. Oh, value and a Sirocco. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and value effect. Go ahead and bring ourselves down a Armed Wing. We will then enter battle, swing in for 23. Yeah, set a back row. Main phase, or not back row. Main phase 2, send a monster. Flip summon the Plague. Bring out Stardust. Set the field, I would assume. Oh no, we're just going to set one back row and then pass the turn. Okay. So we have Raikou, potentially Raikou, and an unknown set with a Stardust. Okay, Marco will go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go ahead and activate Brain Control. on the Stardust, we will go ahead and tribute summon for the Caius. Going ahead and banishing the Raikou. We'll swing in for 24, set 2, and then pass it out back over. We are going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then summon out the Sirocco. I see we go Value Effect here, or are we going to go Plague Effect? Okay, we will go Value Effect. We will go ahead and bring out a Armor Master. Which will eat the Bottomless. That's fine, I guess. Go ahead and set an additional back row and then pass it back over to Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and draw. You're then going to go ahead and enter battle. We will go ahead and Mirror Force, clearing the Caius. We'll set a back row and then pass it over to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and draw. We will then go ahead and enter battles. Attempt to swing him for 2,000? Potentially? Ooh, okay, we're gonna go ahead and chain call the Hunter, grab the Caius. Wait, doesn't he have... Isn't that oppression back there? Oh, okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and main phase 2. We're gonna go ahead and tribute for Caius. Go ahead and banish Marco's Caius. Deal in that 1,000 and then pass it on to Marco. Marco's gonna go ahead and set a monster. And then pass it on to Brian. Brian's gonna go ahead and draw. We will then okay, we're gonna go ahead and stack for Plague. We're gonna go ahead and synchro summon. Go ahead and grab our Sensei. Ooh, Dark End. We will go ahead and send. It was a tomato, so good. Pretty good right there. We will go ahead and mind control. We'll go ahead and flip some of the Raikou. Yeah, it was oppression. I'm surprised he didn't oppression the Call of the Haunted right there. Oh. Oh well. So we are going to go ahead and flip the Raikou. Go ahead and pop the oppression. We are going to go ahead and summon out the Sengen. We will then deal 1,000 and pass it on over to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We'll go ahead and switch the Raikou to defense, set a back row, and then pass it over to Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then summon out Zombie Master, swing over the Raikou. Or no. Then we swing over the Raikou with Sengen and swing it for 18. We'll go ahead and send a back row and then pass it back over to Marco. Oh no, I think that's what we were thinking on. Okay, so we will deprison the Zombie Master, set a back row, pass it over to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and send a monster, pass it over to Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and tribute summon for Caius, Sengen 1, Caius 2. We'll go ahead and Bottomless, and then we'll go ahead and, yeah, special summon on Dad at that point, and that will be it. Alright, let's get through the sighting here as quickly as possible. Next round's going to go ahead and summon another Armageddon Knight. We're going to go ahead and pitch a Plague. We're going to go ahead and send a back row and then pass it over to Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and summon out the... Ooh. Pretty good. There you go. Let's bring out the Mr. Tomato, crashing, and then go ahead and get a special summon off of it. We will go ahead and grab a Sengen. Sengen's going to go ahead and swing in for 8,000. And then we will... set you back row to pass it on over. We'll go draw for turn. Oh, we do have an MST back there. Pretty good. Okay, we will blind MST. It will walk into a... It will hit a Bottomless. We'll go ahead and set a monster. Do we do anything else? No, we won't. We just set a monster and then pass it on over. Marco's going to go ahead and draw for turn. Enter battle. Swinging on the Dyna. I think it'll let, what, take 200? Oh, 300. And then we will set a back row and then pass it on over. Alright, we're going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and activate Rota here soon. Oh yeah, that's right. Because yeah, the Sangan swung in and was special summoned, so we'll go ahead and get destroyed, and that will go ahead and prompt the search of the Goblin Zombie. And yeah, Goblin Zombie would have been sent. So this is just we're just correcting the game state that should have been happened last turn. Since Dino does destroy all special summoned monsters, we are going to go ahead and activate the Rhoda. We will go ahead and grab ourselves the Necro Gardener. We are going to go ahead and normal summon out the Greffer. We're going to go ahead and send the I'm going to send the Gardener. Go ahead and send a value. And we'll enter battle swinging. Goblin Zombie, guys. Thanks for Goblin Zombie. And we will then. Okay, we will announce that differential, passing it over. We're going to go ahead and send a monster, set it back out, and then pass it on over to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and draw. We will then. Enter battle, which will eat a deep prison. And we're Graphics going to swing in on Goblin Zombie. Goblin Zombie's going to go ahead and search for Zombie Master. And then we'll set it back row and then pass it over to Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and draw, activate a lure. Oh, we are then going to banish. Oh. We're going to go ahead and banish. Banish. Okay, we're going to banish Dad. Oh, that doesn't feel great. Alright, we'll go ahead and send a monster, set a macro, and then pass it on over. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. We will then go for effects, setting a Sirocco to set another Bayou. We'll go ahead and value effect, go ahead and bring ourselves out a armed wing. Anything around the response summon. No, we will go ahead and enter battle, swing in. We'll go ahead and swing into a Pyramid Turtle. Pyramid Turtle's going to go ahead and grab Pyramid Turtle. We're going to clear the Pyramid Turtle. Pyramid Turtle's going to go ahead and grab Mizuki. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. Alright. Now we are going to draw for turn. We're going to okay, we're going to and bring out the Gale. Do we have a response to the Gale? Okay, no we don't. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and answer battle. We did priority go ahead and have the armed wing, so we'll swing over that. And then are we going to crash right here? No, we're just going to send it back row and then pass it over to Brian. Brian's going to go ahead and draw. I mean, we could Black Rose right here, brain control the Gale, synchro summon. Okay, so we're gonna brain control the Gale. Like to have the Mizuki. You have quite a few plays here. Okay, so we are gonna synchro for 7. Ooh, we're gonna bring out the Armor Master. Okay. We'll go edge to battle. It will eat a D prison. And then we will. Ooh, value effect. Go ahead and bring out another Armor Master. And then we'll go ahead and pass the turn. We're going to go ahead and summon out Diva. Diva's going to go ahead and eat a Fiendish Chain. We are going to go ahead and synchro summon right there. To go ahead and bring out the Bryonic. We're going to go ahead and pitch the... Oh, we're gonna pitch a Zombie Master and eat a second Fiendish Chain on the Brio. Whew. Fiendish Chain just coming in absolutely crushed right here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pass it over to Brian. Brian's gonna go ahead and draw. We will then we'll enter battle, walk into a Mere Force. We're gonna summon out Sirocco and then pass the turn. Whew. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and draw. We'll go ahead and activate MST on the Fiendish Chain that was connected. We will go ahead and enter battle. We will Necro Garden the attack. And then now we will pass the turn. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. We will. Should we for something for the highest? I assume we go. Oh, I think we go for like one of the back row, maybe. Oh, all right. We're gonna go ahead and pass that on over. We're gonna go ahead and draw for turn. Summon out Diva. We will then go Mizuki effect. Go ahead and bring back a Goblin Zombie. We'll go ahead and synchro for 6. We're gonna go ahead and make Yugioh. Yeah, so we are gonna go ahead and Goblin Zombie effect. We'll grab the Plague. And we're gonna go ahead and Torrential on the summon. I think we're just trying to like remember like kind of, like we're trying to figure out when is like the proper time to activate this torrential, because it's like Goblin Zombie is like a mandatory effect. But yeah, no, either way, whatever it is was we were torrentially at the Yugioh Guardian summon. We're gonna go ahead and activate Ultimate Offerings, pay 500. Go ahead and bring out the Spirit Reaper. Wow. Spirit Reaper will connect and go ahead and pitch a Sirocco. We are going to go ahead and activate Light Imprisoning. Summon out the Plague Spider. And now we're going to Synchro Summon for the Catastrophe. Swing it on the Raikou. We will then oh. Alright, we'll send it back around and pass it back over to Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and draw. And do a quick little graveyard check. We're going to enter battle, swinging for 22. And then pass it on over. Brian's going to go ahead and draw. We will go ahead and activate a lure. We'll go ahead and draw to banish the value, set T set pass. Alright, Marco is going to now draw for turn, and then we will. Ooh, he could have. Oh, now that I see it, because it's an MST on attack deck, we could have hit the Light Imprisoning and then got the Raikou effect right there. Oof. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and summon out Thunder King Ryo. Brad's gonna go ahead and swing in on the face down. I don't think he has a legal target in deck, if I'm correct, anymore. Yeah, because like what both, yeah. I think Spear Reaper and Plague were like the last two. Alright, so we'll go ahead and draw for turn. We will then after battle swing, clear the monster. We'll pass it on over. We'll go ahead and draw. We will then. Yep, that will be it. Alright, so thank you guys again for watching. Oh, alright. I gotta throw this up on YouTube, and then I also gotta make thumbnails. So, yeah. Thank you all again, and I'll see you on the next one.